Okay, this is the 318 advanced mechanism collar. It was kind of loose. Basically, this collar here was loose on this here was kind of, you could wiggle it. So what I did was I just put it in the vise, you know, like put a pad on something. I just used an old hat, just so it doesn't mar up the surface, and just take a punch and hit it around. I gave it a crack in here, put it kind of straight where I figured it should be. Now it's solid, but and kind of, you know, give it a crack, bang, and then on this side, bang, you know, and bang, just to kind of dent this out so it holds this in place a bit better, because it was moving. So, you know, you can't have your advance moving here. It has to move inside the flywheel, right? So if you got slop or play in that, you're gonna get like probably backfires, misfiring. It won't be smooth. So anyways, so there you go. I'm gonna use this one. I'm pretty sure this one is right on smack on by the looks of it. But if anybody else has another picture of theirs that they know that hasn't moved, because this can really play a lot of havoc on your timing, eh? So if you're low, basically, you know, this is your high spot where you're setting your points. So if it's a quarter turn out this way, or it's slopping around, like, you know, you have to look at that when you're playing around with these Rotax engines. I don't like that fact that this is pressed in. This is a pressed fit, eh? So not all, you know, not all will be like that, but just that when you're servicing the, you know, this all has to be cleaned up, and, you know, white lithium grease in between there so it slides nice. And also on your, so you look at the rubbing block here on your points, so you want to put a little bit of grease around here too. So this piece of fabric or cork, or what, not cork, but it's like a fiber, and it kind of cleans the, lubricates up, so you can kind of put a little bit of grease on there just to keep it nice. And it's got, you know, this thing has to function right, like, no, you know, flawlessly, right? Because when it's spinning, this will move forward or back. So this has to be free. It can't be solid. Like if you spin out the engine, this is moving at one time. Like, no, it has to be free. There's actually, if you look inside there, there's like a little groove. See that groove inside the collar? That should be greased. That should have solid grease in there, I'm suspecting, so it keeps it lubricated on the crankshaft. But anyway, so there you go. So this one was loose. This was off this engine. It was kind of loose, like wiggly. So all I did was I used a drift punch, and the inside there, that little lip, I just kind of smacked it out so it presses in right in 3 different spots. Or you can do the whole perimeter if you wanted to, go overboard, but there you go. So she's tight now and she's going back in. So stay tuned. I'm gonna have this 318 up and running on the bench.